that.
What is it called?
That's a set of rosary beads.
What was it used for?
It would have been used to say the rosary on. It's made of metal and wood.
Where was it found?
That was found in the workhouse, where the new shopping centre is. It was found between the stones of the walls when the builders were doing their construction. So one of the people who lived there would have put it between the stones for safekeeping.
How old is it?
That dates to about 1850, so it's not as old as the other items, but of considerable importance nonetheless.
Who would have used it?
The people in the workhouse would have had very few possessions because they were very, very poor, and so it would have belonged to them. And as I said, it would have been very precious to them because they wouldn't have had much.
Was this the only one found?
There was, I think, 5 or 6 other rosaries found. Some were found with the bodies of the people who were buried out the back as well, but this one was found in the workhouse.
Can I ask a question? What is it made of, Emma?
It's timber and metal, probably copper or bronze. So you can see the green bits are the metal or the copper, and then I think the timber are the beads.
What is it called?
That's a bowl of a clay pipe.
What was it used for?
It was used to smoke tobacco. So the bowl would have been filled with tobacco and lit, and then a stem would have come out of the base of the bowl where the smoke would have been inhaled through.
Where was it found?
It was found at the workhouse burial ground at McDonough Station, out the back there of the new shopping centre.
How old is it?
It's from 1850, 1900.
Who would have used it?
It would have been an everyday item. It would be the equivalent of a cigarettes nowadays, and we often find the stems more than the bowls, because the stems were broken as they were used and disposed as cigarette butts are.
Was this the only one found?
No, there was lots of these found. That's just a complete bowl is a good example.
What is it called?
These are gaming pieces, or the equivalent of a chess piece or something like that.
What was it used for?
It would have been used in play by children, or as to play a game. We're not sure exactly what game that was.
Where was it found?
This is found up at the workhouse as well, in the back of the new shopping centre.
How old is it?
It's the same date as the rosary beads and the clay pipe, so 1850, 1900.
Who would have used it?
Probably children would have used it, children in the workhouse. And as I mentioned before, these people had very few possessions, so it would have been quite precious to them.
Was this the only one found?
Yes, these are the only. Well, these 2 pieces were the only of 2 of the type found in the workhouse.
What is it called?
That's a comb, probably used for removing lice from hair.
What was it used for?
Oh, yeah, probably used for removing lice from hair.
Where was it found?
This is found at McDonough Station workhouse as well during the excavations there.
How old is it?
It's the same date as the previous few items there, 1850, 1900.
Who would have used it?
Anybody could have used it. It would have been used by the people who were in the workhouse. They were quite poor and not very well off, so they probably, a lot of them would have had lice when they were coming into the workhouse anyway.
Was this the only one found?
Yep, that's the only one we found. They're probably reasonably common, but that's the only one we found up there on the excavation.
What is it made of?
It's made of animal bone, probably cattle bone, and carved from that.